Here's a quick video on what to do with your new seedlings. So first you get some sphagnum moss and squeeze it really well so that all the water comes out. You can use the moss that it came in also. It's good stuff. So then I just have a little container here. This has no drainage. You can have one with drainage if you prefer, if you're heavy-handed with your watering. I grabbed a seedling. This one is Pappy crossed with Dark Mama. So you put your squeezed out moss into the cup. Set your seedling in. You can also wrap the moss around the seedling's roots and then put it in. I've got the phone leaned up against plants, so hopefully it is stable. So then you just plant your seedling at the same, you would plant it without pushing the moss in too firmly. Put it so that the moss is covering up the roots and not the leaves, so just at the base of the bottommost leaf. And this one has some damage, something chewed it, probably a centipede here, but that's just going to die off. So I'll leave that. And then, so that's it. It's just like that. You squeeze it and then you put on a little cup, any sort of lid, make a humidity dome. So this one's obviously too big, but if you could find something that's a good match that would rest, do that. Or if you don't have that, you can just take 2 cups, one on the bottom, one on the top, with your plant in it, and that'll make a mini greenhouse. So when you have it like that, you're really not going to need to water it often at all. I would give it a little bit, you can give it a little bit of water now. Little bit meaning like this, doing everything on the fly, but here, just a little bit of water. Very little. I'm going to pour out any excess. Okay, and I only did that because the moss was really, really squeezed out. So that's a great way to water it. And then I would just give it some air. Give it some air, like maybe 20 minutes or so. If this is in a humid room, and then you stick your lid on, and then you're good to go. You would just leave it like this it could be there like that for a long time. It doesn't need drainage, and you don't need to water it regularly. That's the biggest problem, is that people will water it too much, because this is a small plant with a small root mass. It's not taking up that much water. There's not much transpiration happening, and it's in a fully enclosed area, so you're not going to need to water this. So just leave it like that. Wait till you see new growth. Keep it in a bright spot. As you can see, this will be under T5 lights. See, I'm going to tilt it a little. T5 grow lights. So it's going to be great. It's going to be really happy in a dome. So that's what you do with your new seedling. And ask me if you have any other questions. Do I have anything else to say about this? I don't think so. I think that's it. Fertilizing. Yes, fertilize it with quarter strength. Whatever you're fertilizing with your other plants, do that quarter strength when you water, but not right when you transplant it. Just give it a while. Wait till you see new growth, and then you can do that. And whenever you water it or fertilize it, so I fertilize every time I water. You just make sure you don't have water sitting in there. And then you put the lid on. Just don't overwater it. That's really important. It's not going to go dry. Okay, bye-bye.